Hi friends, welcome back to Whiskey and Wit. I'm Whitney, and today's video I am calling Christmas Clearance 101 because I am sharing all of my tips and tricks for scoring big during the after Christmas and this year technically before Christmas clearance sales, so stay tuned. During my home decor tour, I shared with you that a lot of the items were bought after Christmas, either last year, 2017, or the year before, or beyond. And I had a lot of questions about where do you look? What do you look for? All of those questions. So I wanted to share them with you. And it's probably good that I planned to share this video now because a lot of stores already are clearancing out their Christmas stuff. So as you see this, you may not want to wait until after Christmas. You may want to run out this weekend and check a couple of your favorite retailers because they've got stuff on sale now, and a lot of places it's very good deals. So my top two places are Target and Walmart, and the reason for that is they've got a ton of inventory, usually left over, that they are needing to move. And also those big box stores work on a different margin structure really than some of the other stores. So they're able to buy in bulk, and they're okay with cutting their prices down to 70, 80, 90% off because they've made it up on the front end. So those are the places where they're going to drop prices possibly sooner. Target is currently down to 30%, and we are, about a half a week out from Christmas. And then also Walmart is the same thing. I haven't seen that they've lowered their prices yet, but typically when they start to clearance, things go quickly. So those are my two favorite. Beyond that, I love craft stores. So Michael's, Hobby Lobby, who already has their stuff on sale. Also Joann's, any of those kind of craft stores that also have decor are huge. Kohl's is another one that drops their prices pretty quickly, if not before the holidays. It's right after that, day after Christmas, and that's where you're going to find a lot of items like your rugs, your dish towels, serving dishes, some winter clothes, things like that. So those are my top places to shop. So now that you know where I go to shop, what do I look for? So there's a ton of different things that I look for during the after Christmas sales, but there are probably about 10 different buckets that I focus in. So number one is going to be a given, but your wrapping paper, your tissue, gift tags, things like that. And typically what I do is, as I'm wrapping every year, I take an inventory of what I have, and then I figure out what I need to get. So I usually will make, a list of, okay, I need this many things of wrapping paper. So then I know, because for me personally, if I see a crazy deal, sometimes I go let's go a little overboard. Like, this is $1, So to alleviate the fact that I'm going to spend so much money in wrapping paper that I probably won't be able to use for the next, 5 years, I want to make sure that I know, okay, I'm looking for about 2 rolls, and then that helps me cut it down. Also, a huge tip is to look for wrapping paper, labels, ribbon, etc. that are more in the silver, gold, like craft paper realm, because those you can use year round. One of the best things I ever did was I bought a lot of wrapping paper on clearance at Target after Christmas, the Christmas before my wedding. I ended up using that to wrap all of my bridal party gifts, and then also we had our 2 best friends get married that same summer, and so we wrapped all of their gifts in it, and it was just awesome. You're getting really nice foil, solid wrapping paper that you're paying the Christmas clearance price on, and a lot of that stuff does not even look like Christmas, so keep your eyes peeled for that because you can use it year round. Next up is craft supplies. Now look for stuff that you can use next year, but also look for things that you're able to reuse this year. So I saw a really cute snowman wood plaque thing at Michael's, so I purchased it, and I'm going to DIY that for the winter because you can leave that up all the way through pretty much February easily. So look for a lot of those things that you can either use for next year or some winter items that you can use this year. Next grouping, all of your linens. So I'm talking rugs, towels, both bath towels and hand towels or kitchen towels, whatever you want to call them, pillows, sheets, etc. All the things. Any of those Christmas prints, or sometimes even if it's like a flannel heavier fabric, is going to go on sale. So I have a really cute like off-white goldish colored rug in my bathroom downstairs that I got for like $3 on clearance. Now you would never know that it was a Christmas rug, but because the tag said Christmas, it went on sale. So definitely be sure to check all of those items. You'll get both your traditional stuff, but then also anything with the snowman, snowflake, winter thing applies to any category that I'm talking about today. Up next is ornaments. Now you guys know I'm a sentimental freak when it comes to ornaments, but if you are looking to redo your theme every year, this is when you're going to want to look. Be sure to check out the packages of ornaments. So you can get something that's like $20, $25, $30 down to probably under 10. You can get 20 ornaments for that price, and ornaments are usually one of the last things to go because a lot of people are going more for the wrapping paper, and a lot of people already have their ornament set anyway. So that's a good area to really find a good deal. In that same vein, this is a great time to buy a Christmas tree. So we used this method the Christmas before we bought our house, and we purchased our tree from the Great American Sale, something like that. We got it on sale after Christmas. They were trying to clearance out that, and we were able to buy that plus some lit garland for a crazy price. I think it was over 50% off, and it was a really good way to purchase the tree, prepare for the next year. The only downside is you have to store it, but if that's not an issue for you, definitely purchase a Christmas tree on clearance if you can, because that's gonna save you money even compared to the pre-Christmas sales that we saw this year. The next grouping is going to be all your other decor. So on top of your linens, I'm talking like signs and little trinkets, little trucks, pretty much anything that you're looking for. Target, Walmart, all those places are going to clearance out a lot of that stuff. A lot of my Christmas village came from super clearance at Target. Definitely keep your eyes peeled for those items. Also, same thing applies there. They've got really cute snowman dishes and signs and things that really, especially even if their scarf is red, but sometimes they'll do blue-green scarves. It's very winter, and you can swap out some of your Christmas stuff that you have up now. Because for me, especially if you watch my home decor tour, there's a lot of areas where once I pull the Christmas stuff, it's gonna look sad, bare and really sad. And I don't necessarily want to bring all my everyday stuff back up because I still want to keep it a little festive. So I will take that stuff and replace it, and it will be great. Up next is candy and food. So there's so many things that they're selling right now that has a little tree in the corner, has a snowflake, has a Santa. It's like Mary sets of nuts, like Mary, all the Wonder Shop stuff at Target. That is the stuff that's going to go on clearance because they're not really going to be able to sell it for full price in January. So this is where you hop in. So this is great for New Year's Eve hostess gifts, Super Bowl hostess gifts, all that kind of stuff. But you can also just grab it for yourself. There's a ton of gift sets and things that have got different coffees, different foods, etc. So once that goes on sale, if you like that chocolate, you can go ahead and buy it, treat yourself. Or you can buy it for a gift for somebody else. So that stuff that's got Christmas on it, even though it's just literally, it's like Halloween candy. Like, it's a Kit Kat, even though they say it glows in the dark as a Kit Kat, but then they clearance that stuff out. So that's what you're going to want to look for if you're looking for any type of candy, candy melts, all that kind of stuff. Be sure to stock up on that because it's going to go quick. Next grouping is winter things. So I've kind of touched on it already before, but things with snowflakes, snowmen, the comfy, like warm boots, cozy, even some stuff with the buffalo check, the red stuff, and even the black and white buffalo check can give you a very like lumberjack, winter, cozy vibe, log cabin ish, and you can definitely extend that throughout February like I'm talking about with this other stuff. So look for boxes that say let it snow. I've got one that I swap out with a Christmas box. I've got a lot of different signs that just have like more about let it snow, or like that song that's it's a marshmallow world in the winter. You know, it's a Christmas song, but it's more winter, snow, that vibe. That's how you're able to grab that stuff and use it right away on a good price. Next group is kitchen essentials. So this is another huge thing. Serving trays, little bread like containers, bowls, all of the things that are Christmas. A lot of times they've got stuff with snowflakes on them. I saw some really cute like Christmas containers that were like drink dispensers that just said cheers on them. Like, they would be cute. They've got gold. They would be cute year round. So those are the kind of things that you want to snatch up now because you are going to be able to use it. A lot of times too, there's things that literally just say Christmas on them. It just says Christmas on the tag. There are a ton of like mercury glass containers and lanterns and things at Michael's right now that literally, if you took the tag off, you had no idea that they sold it for Christmas. So I know I've mentioned this before, but that's where I got a lot of candles and ribbon and all that kind of stuff for my wedding, because I used like the rose gold coloring, and so you've got that glam Christmas look that you can grab that stuff and use it for the wedding and get it at a super cheap cost. cost. So this is a category all on its own, but ribbon. Ribbon you can use for crafts, you can use for wrapping, you can use for a ton of different things, especially if you're a DIYer. You know how amazing ribbon can be to have a lot of different options. So stock up on it now. They've got so many different options now because there's so many different ways to decorate for Christmas. They've got velvet, they've got wired, non-wired, different sizes, all the things. So be sure to check out the ribbon selection when you're going shopping because you can use that year round. So don't just think, oh, I'm gonna get the candy cane or the Santa print or the buffalo check for next year. Also think I'm gonna grab that kind of pinkish, mauvish, maybe a purplish color, and I'm gonna wrap this person's gift in it. Or I know I've got a wedding coming up, so I'm gonna grab some silver or gold like sparkly ribbon so I can wrap those together. So just keep that in mind as you're looking. Don't just limit yourself to Christmas. And then finally, something that's totally not related really to the other areas, but winter clothes and shoes. This is a great time to start looking for winter stuff on clearance. The way that retail typically works is they are going to really push the winter clothes through right about the beginning of the new year. Then they are starting to clearance that out because then they're bringing in shorts, they're bringing in swimsuits, they're bringing in flip-flops, they're bringing in all those things that those lucky people that go on spring break really need to buy at that time because they need it ahead of time. So they're trying to get all that inventory out so they can turn it. So this is a good time for you to capitalize on that and look for sweaters and look for boots and look for all of those different items. So then that way you can kind of stock up. And the nice thing about buying it now is you can continue to use it this year, or you can stock it up and put it away for next year. Oh, and I almost forgot, bonus round. So this time of year is also great to look for electronics. Now this is more after Christmas. The retailers know that so many people got gift cards and it's the end of their year. So they're trying to get you in, they're trying to get you to spend that gift card in the store. So they're going to put deals on TVs, maybe iPads, maybe it's not Apple stuff, but it's Bluetooth speakers. Keep your eyes peeled, and definitely if you have a extension on your browser to use for coupons or to price compare, I've used Price Blink, I've also used Ebates for that. I will link down below a couple of those comparison things that I use online. But you can definitely check. So then that way when you're using your gift card, you're getting the best deal because they're stacking on top of coupons and things like that. Woo! I know that was a fast and furious rundown of all the things that I'm looking for. And granted, you're not gonna find everything every year because that's the trick with clearance. Leave me a note down in the comments below. Let me know what items on my list maybe that you are always looking for, or if something surprised you, if you're like, I didn't actually think of that, or you know, that's a great idea, I'm gonna look for that this year. Let me know down in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys. Going through the comments are the best because there's so many cool ideas in there and so many suggestions and, you know, different things. I love interacting with you guys, learning more about you. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful for some holiday Christmas clearance, that's a mouthful, tips and tricks so that you can score this year on Christmas clearance. And also hit subscribe down below because I have so much new content coming for you in 2019. I'm so excited. I'm starting to plan, which has been crazy because I haven't really done that so far. I've just been kind of sharing ideas, but now it's been crazy how many people have been interested in this channel. And so now I'm starting to plan and figure out what I'm going to share with you guys. I've got Cricut tutorials coming up because that's been hugely requested. Also, I'm thinking about maybe doing a Q&A because there's so many new faces here. So if you'd be interested in a Q&A, let me know down below. Also leave a question. I'll start compiling those. If you don't care, totally fine. Maybe I'm not that interesting, but I love watching Q&As of other YouTubers. So I would love to share a little bit more about me so you get to know me. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I am so thankful for you guys. You have made my 2018 just so great. Like I mentioned, I love connecting with you guys, and I'm so thankful for all of the relationships and the connections I've made with this channel. So thank you so much for watching. Best of luck with your Christmas clearance shopping, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.